Eat lead.
Hey, Sith. Robo Tricks, yeah. It's a good level name. That's an interesting concept. Oh! Only problem is I can't kill these robots unless I have a rocket launcher. Which I don't have at the moment. Oh, and then you got those guys. This level's brutal. There's probably a bazooka hidden somewhere that I'm not seeing. They automatically kill you if they hit you. Yeah, I think it only takes one shot. I mean, if they touch you, I don't think it hurts you, but they shoot missiles at you. Oh my god. mechanical noises they make, they kind of sound like a sheep buying. You don't remember any robots? Yeah, they were only in a few levels so far. Oh. Alright, time to pull off some robo tricks. Oh god. Okay. I think I got him. I wonder how you get up there. This is how. But I already have one. Come on. Ah. Just got my lower body punctured. And now I got all my bones crushed. Yeah, I don't need hit points. Who needs hit points? So I got a new car battery today. It was just 2 months shy of lasting for 5 years. Then it finally died. I had to call my aunt to come and use her jumper cables. So I bought her Mexican food to pay her back. None of your car batteries have lasted more than 2 or 3 years. Yeah, I was pretty impressed at how long mine lasted. Oh god. Although I've never changed a battery in a car before. This is the first car that I've had for this long. To find that porridge. Where did the porridge go? Oh, there it is. Alrighty, let's see. Oh wait, I gotta pick up the new bazooka. It's funny that this game only lets you carry, like, 2 different weapons. Well, okay, 3 different weapons. But, the fact that you swap out your missile weapon, it's very similar to modern games like Call of Duty and Halo. This was way before that trend. Oh boy. Alright, got asbestos. Oh crap, I don't think I can have both armors. You've had your car for almost 9 years. Wow. Is it a Honda? That's what I have. They're very reliable machines. No? Volkswagen, huh? Those are also pretty reliable. Oh, a Beetle. That's us. Take the fire right to your face. And do it again. Yeah, I bought a Civic because I'm really cheap. Yeah, clearly it does. Clearly it does hate me. You know what game doesn't hate me is Star Control 2. I'm gonna be playing that after this. Heat Seeker. So as evil as this level is, I gotta say, it's pretty neato. It hates the spathy. Yes. Yes it does. wait. Gotta use these first. See, they had, the people who made this game, they're working with limitations. And a lot of the time, limitations breed some pretty impressive creativity. An extra life that I won't use. Whoa, this is the pits. It's literally the pits. For God's sakes. I'm just having a wonderful day. Just a wonderful day today. I guess you have to take damage here if you want to get the Zook. Oh no. It is an evil level, yes. So I only have the gold key. Oh. Ooh, God mode. Well, potential God mode. It's randomized. Good thing is I can just save scum it and get whatever I want. dog mode? Okay, that works. Good lord, that's a long hallway. Oh no. Dogs can't kill robots. The Oscuro key to open that door. So the Oscuro key is in some obscure location. Oh, is that it? Oh no, that's the Excalibat. I've heard of this thing. That's actually not a very good weapon. But it's a magic baseball bat, and it's called the Excalibat, so it that alone makes it worthwhile in my book. Excalibat is no match for robots. What? Got him. Oh, come on. So unnecessary. Just let me use my Excalibat. I'm back to bazooka. It sounds like somebody making a lightsaber noise. So I probably won't find the Oscuro key. It's my first time through this game, so I probably won't. I probably don't want to take the time to look for all the secrets. I'm sure there are tons of them. You miss lifesavers? Well, they still sell those, I think. Can't find them there. Oh, that's a shame. One second. No, we're not going to the electric chair quite yet. I think I've been over there. Are any of these pushable columns? Oh, okay. Your town doesn't have an Asian food market. My town probably has one somewhere. I just know that we have like a lot of Asian restaurants. I don't know of any Asian food markets though. Oh. Oh, God mode. That would have come in handy. Well, I guess the biggest difference is that Albany is a city that I've actually heard of. So, judging by that, it must be pretty big. And must be also be a place that people like to go to. Not a good time to run out of God mode. Alright, here we go. Got all the robots there. Well, I still don't know where to go. This looks like a heart. Alright, surely there were doors that I can use these keys on. Totally. It's amazing how I can get lost in this game. This game which has a very good map. Although I'm not Daggerfall lost. Not even close to Daggerfall lost. Oh crap. Sorry, I have to subject you to more God mode noises. Robots. Good God. The corridors in this map. Okay, so that's just a dead end. Daggerfall is fun to get lost in, yeah. Sometimes it is. I don't want to snack a split missile. That's just the armor. The armor that I don't need. Okay. There have to be more doors that I haven't gone through. Aha! Aha! If I run into any robots, I'm gonna be dead. I'll save close to the split missile, just in case I need it. Okay. The iron key door. Wait, did I pass it? Oh, I passed it. I'm a dummy. Let's go ahead and save here. Let's see how the Excalibur does against these awful guys that I hate. Yeah, it's not good. It's really a tragedy that it's not good. How could they make a weapon called the Excalibur bad? It's a crime, I tell you. Oh crap. Oh lord. I'm gonna need more bazookas. Oh, for God's sakes. This is ridiculous. I saved in a really bad spot. There we go. No, I don't want to catch. Oh, balls. Why did I save here? Worst place to save. I'll get it one of these times. That's a save. Okay. There we go. Oh, that was a robot shooting at me. Okay, I need to just shoot at the robots so that they can't pull their robo tricks on me. I need to beat this level. I can't let the level win. I can make that guy blow himself up. That's right, keep throwing the grenades, dummy. Oh no, he had a line of sight, I didn't realize. Ah. I thought the columns had larger hitboxes than that. I don't know if I have enough bazooka rounds for all of them. Oh, frickin'. This level's evilness factor has doubled. Okay. That's how you do it. Just run past all of them. It looks like this is going to be another big one. Hey! The humans are pulling robot tricks now. Oh, that was real smart. I forgot that those barrels blow up in your face. Where did the robots come from? That's a good question. I guess somebody in this cult was smart enough to build robots. Who that was is anyone's guess. Good. Okay, so we got Priest porridge in here, right? Somewhere? Priest porridge? They wouldn't deny me my priest porridge. They would. Probably have some hidden somewhere. Oh, there's armor. Oh, I'm still vulnerable to that. I guess I didn't save. Got him. What is the point of this door? Decoration. Decorative doors. They're functional but not useful. I broke the pathfinding on one of the Sims games by using doors merely for decoration. That's awesome. I found that it's very easy to break the pathfinding in those games. It gets frustrating sometimes. Because there are places that you think a Sim can reach, but then you're like, hey, I can't get there. And you're like, why? Here's him burn the kitchen down. So that fixed the pathfinding problems. That's one way to do it. I don't know if I'm ready for the elevator yet. Yeah, I found that in those games, if you don't have a fire alarm and somebody starts a fire, you're pretty much screwed. Because the Sims are so dumb that they won't even run away from the fire. They'll just dance around and point at it. Didn't have money for the fire alarm. Oh well. Shrooms mode and Excalibat. 2 bad power-ups in one. Oh. I guess they'd be power downs. Oh, that reminds me. I have a new scream that you guys can use. If you type in DX die. No space, just DX die. What? It didn't work. Alright, hang on. That should have done it. Okay, I have sound enabled. It's enabled. Chat message? Oh, chat message, right. I forgot to set it to chat message. Okay, try it again. There you go. Kinda sounds like it belongs in this game. More pits. Okay, so this will probably be the last level. Unless the next one is the boss level. I got to use my very situational knife. Bouncy mode. Oh, I could stop. Holy shit, this level's huge. Did they have to make it to— ah, that's a turret. That's a fun turret. Hey, Carlos.
Outsider.
Outside. Outlander. Outlander.
Fire.
Wait, why can't I pick up these? Oh, okay. The designers really went crazy here. Okay, that's safe. I like how he was able to shoot me, but I wasn't able to shoot him. I didn't hit the pre-sporage. Okay, don't go that way. There are turrets that way. I think these turrets might actually be worse than the Dark Forces turrets. I found a game with worse turrets. I didn't think it would be possible. That's a lot of missiles. Wonder if I'm gonna need them. I probably will. The screen was filled with system specs and info. I guess it was doing like a self-diagnostic. How'd your CPU get hot though? Alright. It could be dust actually. Like if your computer's innards get really dusty, then the heat can't escape as easily. I heard an enforcer. Oh, there he is. Yeah, I blow the dust out of mine every few months. Yours is a fractal. I haven't heard of that brand. Oh no. They have rockets. God mode. Random power up gave me nothing. Off. Here. No, you catch. Oh, hell. No. I'm gonna run out of god power. Oh, it's a design type. Very small, about the size of an Xbox 360. Unbelievable how big this level is. It's like the size of a arena dungeon. Yeah, smaller cases tend to get hot faster. Recently, I've been taking advantage of the cold weather, and I've been playing some really graphics-heavy games like Subnautica Below Zero, and my computer doesn't heat up nearly as much as it did like back in the summer. And it's just because it's cooler in the apartment. I think I went the wrong way. I don't really know which way is the right way. I've had my AC off for a few days and it doesn't even feel that much cooler. It just goes to show how useless my heater is. This level doesn't need to be this big. It really doesn't. Okay, yeah, we'll go south. 63 in your basement. Nice. I think it's about 66 in my apartment right now. It's maintained at a pleasant 68 degrees Fahrenheit. Almost died. The house says it's 68 and it's not insulated properly, so it's always freezing on the first floor. Yeah, that's the thing. You can't always trust your thermostat to be completely accurate. Because like some parts of your living space might be cooler than others. It's like when I go to my parents' house, they have it at like 72, but it feels colder to me than my apartment because it's just such a larger space and it's not insulated as much. As you're doing temperatures in the OR. Okay. You sneaky little fuck. Are you kidding me? I died because of the auto pickup. I guess they just didn't feel like doing it. Aren't you like security though? I guess they think that they can just give security guards odd jobs. Drug missile.
Outsider!
Oh no. Actually, this might even be larger than arena dungeons. Okay, you know what? I'll just do a comparison right now. Alright, let me grab your ESP. Maps. Oh, sorry, the maps. Alright, main quest. So let's look at Dagothur. I think this is a pretty big dungeon. Okay, it has multiple levels, but here... Oops. Okay, so here's Dagothur. First level. And the second level. Kinda looks to me like... Yeah, I'm pretty sure this level is bigger than all of Dagothur. They make the arena dungeons feel bigger because they have more, you know, like twists and turns. See, this place is more straightforward. Oh no! Somebody threw a surprise pineapple at me. I thought it was indestructible. And I was proven very wrong. This is a pineapple. There it is. Where is he? Ah, I can't find. Oh, there he is. He's blending into the wall. Sneaky enforcer. Oh, thank God, it's the end of the level. That was only area 2? Dead in 5 seconds. Yeah, it's called dead in 5 seconds because if you don't move, then you die in exactly 5 seconds.
Outsider!
Are you kidding me? Good lord. Okay, we'll continue this at a later date. I named the save Underking because the low health sound in this game is the same sound that you hear in the end cutscene in Daggerfall. It plays when the Underking is coming out of his coffin. It's my low health save, so that's why. I still haven't been able to customize the resolution in this because I still can't build it from source. That's okay. I can handle playing it at 640 by 480. Just have to squint a little bit. Oh, I need my charts. Hang on. My quasi-space map. And Rainbow Worlds. Quasi-space, not quasi. Quasimodo. Alright, I forget. What were we doing? Okay, so we've heard about the Yehat and the Shofixti. Alright, the probes. We have to handle the probes. Hang on, do we have portal spawner? We don't have the portal spawner. Okay, that's the next order of business. We need to go over here. It's right about there. I need to wait until the 17th of January. Save the Zakvat. I'll save the Zakvat, or at least I'll try to. Okay, once we get this portal spawner, travel will be so much faster. I predict that I'm gonna have to fight a probe That black dot right there, that's probably a probe. Hang on. Gotta make sure I have enough crew. 18, okay, good. Your dog ran outside to roll around in the snow. Oh, it's the Arlu. That's better.
It has been so many years since I last visited your Earth. So long since I glided across your open fields under the light of a full moon. Tell me of Earth. Tell me of what I have. Oh, I forget myself. How silly. You were born on the distant world Unzervault. I have visited there much more recently.
You're a creeper. Okay, can this guy just put the portal spawner on my ship?
Ships and weapons, blood and bones? No. Too many shipmates were forcibly discorporated in the last conflict. Our cooperation is not necessary. You are the focus. However, knowledge transcends reality parameters, and this we can share with you. An example, to discover the nature of the red probes, seek creatures who inhabit a world with no surface.
That's really vague. The Starbase commander gave me better info than that.
We are many places at many times. This place is an easy place. One of the 10 easy places. At different times, we explore different easy places. That is our way. Oh, I can see from the look in your eyes that I have confused you. I am silly. Please disregard my words.
What are you exploring for in these easy places?
We seek to trap Noon, but they dart and leap. You cannot trap Noon. Do not even try. I do not think you can even touch them. You are not quite solid enough.
Okay, you trap these Nungi things, then what?
Why, we let them go, of course. Noon do not like to be confined. Captain, these things we talk about, they are unimportant to you. They are as dreams. Our words should address your universe, not ours.
What exactly is your connection with Earth and the humans anyway?
You are curious. That is a promising quality. How can I describe our relation to humans? Never doubt our motives, Captain. Your well-being is of paramount concern to every Aryan. Surely you
I'm
know
sure.
that it was the day after humanity joined the Alliance of Three Stars that we appeared in the open for the first time. This was no coincidence. We wanted to protect you. Once we saw that you were, well, safe, we decided to tend to other business for a short while. Believe me, Captain, we have known each other very long. You might even say that we knew the first human.
Wow.
Farewell, child.
Okay, so we just have to sit here for another 14 days. That's a probe.
This is Probe 2418-B on a peaceful mission.
I'm having a lot of trouble dealing with this. What's your problem?
All systems report nominal function. Priority override. New behavior dictated. Must grade target into component materials.
We'll find out what's wrong with them soon enough. I missed.
Energize.
The captain's name is Kirk.
Hello, my
Go away, creeper.
farewell. Last night as you slept, I touched your
Oh
face
my
and you
God.
smiled. But now you frown. A pity. Smiling it
Get away from me.
farewell. desired this. Farewell.
At least they aren't probes. Although they probably are probing me without me realizing it. Just 3 more days.
The prospect of sharing the easy way with you excites us. If you have found the Urquan warp pod, this prospect can be made a reality.
Yep.
What a surprise! As we have always said, humans are a most resourceful and clever species. We are so proud of you, but don't worry that you shall have to wait. We are prepared. Even now, our technical personnel are equipping your ship with a custom version of our portal spawner device. The device is usable only in hyperspace. Whenever it is activated, the spawner will focus several interdimensional
Yeah, I wouldn't say that they're exactly
adjacent to
trustworthy.
your vessel, opening a temporary hole into quasi-space.
Helpful, but not trustworthy.
Move quickly through the portal. After your ship has passed into quasi-space, you can choose any of the nearby portals which lead back to hyperspace, thus saving you needless transit time. Be keenly aware of this fact. The spawner requires a great deal of energy to function. We estimate that each time you use the device, it will consume 10 of your fuel units.
You mentioned a talking pet. Oh wait, we already talked about this. Never mind.
Goodbye.
They found the talking pet in the shipwreck. And then they gave it to the Umga. Alright, so we need to go to this dot. So that'll take us to the Slylandro, who are sending the probes out. For the longest time, I couldn't even figure out how to get into quasi-space when I was really young. I would just get like a ton of fuel tanks. So I'd have like 300 fuel and I'm like, alright. I have all the fuel that I need now. And then I'd run out of time and lose the game. I'd be like, well, shit. Where did it say? Epsilon Muskie. Epsilon Muskie. Really? I don't think so. That doesn't sound right. I think it's Beta Corvi. Hello, Lang. Okay, so the Arlu said that they live on a gas giant.
Hello, visitor. We are the Slylandro. I am content to hover.
Hey,
a
Jartza.
Slylandro speaker. Your presence here fills us with excitement. We have gotten so few visitors over these many drawn. We hope you can stay to talk with us for a time.
I like that this music has dog barks in it. I am Numidium, captain of the Earthship Shiplorn. What the heck are you?
Oh, this is terribly exciting. We will be happy to tell you about ourselves if you would please do the same. You see, we Slylandro have been extremely interested in learning about the galaxy, but our physique makes us incapable of leaving our gas giant home. Therefore, we are totally reliant on our infrequent visitors to keep us informed about events outside this planetary system. And visitors usually only show up every few drawn. We hope that our newly deployed exploration probe fleet will not only gather information for us, but inform other races of our presence here as well.
What are those glowy bits inside of you?
Oh my! I forgot! You creatures see in the visual range and can see our... we can't see them. What I mean to say is, they are... we use them when the male and the female... Well, look, I'd rather if you didn't ask about them, okay? Especially not in front of Soul and Plummet. She's shy.
Okay, I won't press the issue. Exactly how long is a drawn?
The drawn is our primary unit of time. It lasts for an interval equivalent to 4 million rotations of our planet. A drawn is subdivided into 2,000 dranasa. Now please, our turn. Will you tell us about yourselves?
Most of us come from a large rocky world called Earth.
Yes, that seems to be the pattern. Just about everyone who comes by here says they developed on a world a lot like that. As far as we know, we're the only sentient species who's ever evolved in the atmosphere of a gas giant. Of course, from what we know, most travelers like yourselves don't have much interest in gas giants. So maybe
Not
there
really.
are others like us Slylandro out there somewhere.
Our primary objective right now is to free ourselves from the evil Urquan.
The Urquan? The long brownish guys from the milieu with all the eyes and arms? They used to come visit us regularly about 3 drawns ago. They told us about all the interesting things they found from their scouting missions. They were really nice. Why do you fight with them?
I think you're confused. Those aren't the Urquan we're talking about. Ours are green.
But the Urquan were such good guys. They had lots of interesting things to tell us about, and they never got impatient with our questions. Well, I guess a lot can happen to a species in 3 drawn, like turning green and evil.
We travel the galaxy in starships seeking knowledge and contact with other sentients.
That must be great, to leave your planet and roam the stars. You don't know how monotonous living on a gas giant for 3 or 4 drawn can be. Clouds, clouds, clouds. Wind, lightning, clouds, clouds, clouds. That's it. We know a lot about clouds. If you've got any cloud questions, ask us. We have over 800 different symbolic references just to describe them. Most of the time, when we aren't eating, we hover around and talk about what the clouds look like. Of course, the only things we know about are clouds, food, and other Slylandro. So generally, that's what we think the clouds look like.
I wonder what they eat. We're particularly interested in studying unusual planets and life forms.
Oh, then you should go check out a planet orbiting a blue star not too far from here.
Information.
I think there is another blue star right next to it. We can't describe exactly where it is, but the people who told us about it, the Urquan I think, said that it was one of the rarest worlds in space. And
Oh,
that
it's a
as
rainbow
far as
world.
they knew, there were only 10 of these planets in this part of the galaxy.
That's enough about us for now.
Okay, but please, can we talk about you some more later?
No. Probes. What probes are you talking about?
You know, it's funny. We hadn't heard from the outside galaxy in a whole Janasa. And then the Melmo may come by and sell us a probe. And just a few hundred rotations later, you show up. Oh, the probes? Right. Well, like we said, just a short time ago, a race called the Melmo may stopped by. They said they had acquired some information revealing our existence, and they wanted to study us, if we didn't mind. In fact, the Melmo said they would pay us for the right to do so. I guess they are biology nuts or something. Anyway, in exchange for our information, they gave us a probe vessel.
Tell me about the other races who have visited you over the years.
Years? Oh, you mean drawn. Well, let's see. There was the Melmo just a few rotations back. Then we go all the way back over 3 drawn ago to the Urquan and the other milieu guys. The Yuli and the Draw, I think.
Milieu? What is this milieu? And who are the Yuli and Droll?
Let me remember. That was a long, long time ago. I was only a nymph then. Oh yes, that's it. The sentient milieu was a cooperative association of sentient alien species. The Yuli, the Draw, the Taelo, the Melmo, the Foz, and the Urquan, who lived across a wide section of the galaxy. They talked with us fairly frequently for almost half a drawn. Then suddenly, the visit stopped, and we haven't heard from them since.
Are there any other visitors here besides the Melnorme and Milieu races?
Yes, there was another race, a highly sophisticated species of shaggy giants who made repeated trips to our world over a period of several drawn. They even installed a broadcasting satellite in orbit around our world, which let us talk with them whenever we wanted. They were called I'm sorry, I can't remember their names. It was a long, long time ago.
Yeah, that sounds like the precursors. What else can you tell us about this race?
I wish I knew more of the information you seek, Traveler. But we last saw the Shaggy Ones just over 39 drawn ago, and very little from that era has remained intact in our history chants. Hold on a minute. Let me consult with Associates Joyce Lifting and Sullivan Plumbing. Joyce Lifting, who has a better memory than I, recalls that the Shaggy Ones were described as being worried. They were always hurrying from place to place, seeking knowledge as though they were in a desperate search for some important secret, some answer to a question that they never shared with us. Sullivan Plummet remembers that the last time the Shaggy Ones visited our world, they came aboard a great circular starship, one even larger than your own. They had discovered their answer and were leaving to go somewhere, and they didn't tell us exactly where somewhere was.
This is extremely important to us. Don't you know any more?
No, I have told you. One moment. Joyce Lifting transmits. Joyce Lifting has remembered something else, though it does not relate to the Shaggy One's question, answer, or departure destination. What my associate communicates is the description of a set of 10 worlds,
The rainbow
unlike
worlds.
all others. The Shaggy Ones either discovered these planets, or, this is garbled, assembled them? We were told the planets were, again this is confusing, organized in some pattern which in some way alluded to the Shaggy One's ultimate fate. One of the worlds was described as orbiting one of a pair of blue stars not far from here. Another of these worlds circled a large white sun. That is all we can remember.
Can you give me the details about your probes?
Sure, if you are interested. In exchange for information about the life on Source, the Melnorme offered to give us a remote exploration probe. It would roam the galaxy gathering information and contacting alien races, and when it had filled its data storage units, it would return here and reveal to us everything it had learned.
Well, why then do your probes attack our ships?
Our probes do not attack. They have only defensive capabilities. Offensive behavior is not part of the instructions we programmed into the probe. To do so would be reprehensible.
Anyway, where exactly did you say you got your probe from?
From the Melnorme Traveler Traders. It was catalog item 2418, Remote Self-Replicating Robot Explorer Probe, the economy model.
Why did the Melnorme sell it to you?
The Melnorme traded it to us for data on the life on source. They said the information was unique and was worth, I don't really understand their units of exchange. Something like 10,000 dots or something like that.
Credits.
Fortunately, that was exactly the price of their catalog item 2418, Remote Self-Replicating Robot Explorer Probe.
How long ago did you get the probe?
2 or 300 rotations, I guess.
What was the probe's program?
It was sent on a 500 rotation mission to seek out new life and new civilizations, to boldly go where no catalog item 2418, Remote Self-Replicating Robot Explorer Probe, had gone before.
A Star Trek reference. Can you explain the probe's replication ability?
Well, we're not hardware people, so we only know the theory. What happens is that while the probe is exploring space, whenever it's not doing something more important, it hunts for asteroids and similar space junk, zaps it into its component parts, absorbs the debris, and when it has enough raw materials stored inside, it manufactures a perfect replica of itself. So even though we only bought one probe, by now there should be hundreds of probes, maybe even thousands.
Can we talk a little bit more about the probe's program?
Sure. What would you like to know?
You mentioned the probe's defensive capabilities. Elaborate.
That behavior was hard-coded by the Melnorme. We couldn't mess with it. Essentially, the probe will only fire its weapons if it has been attacked and cannot communicate with the attacker.
And when defending itself, it uses its lightning weapon?
No, the probe is armed with a battery of missiles. It doesn't use its electrical discharge device in combat.
What missile batteries? It always attacked us with lightning bolts.
That's impossible! It's inconceivable! The electrical discharge device is used only for breaking down raw replication materials into their component compounds for easy gathering.
Could you tell me about the replication behavior?
I'd be glad to. You see, the probe has the capability to seek out raw materials, process the raw materials
Like the
into
parts of my
component
ship,
compounds,
exactly.
collect the compounds, and then, when it has a sufficient supply, it can build a duplicate of itself. We decided that since we had only one probe, we should change the replication priority and crank it up so that there would be more probes sooner.
What priority did you assign to replication?
Well, the factory setting was 2, in between movement at 1, and analyze data at 3. I told Joyce Lifting to set it a bit higher. Let me ask him what he set it to. Oh, my. That was a bit extreme, wasn't it? Joyce Lifting told me he changed it to 999, the highest setting on the dial.
Would you explain the general outline of the probe's program?
Sure. It was a difficult task for us, since we'd never done anything like that before. But for the most part, we just adjusted its standard program, which went something like
that's all it does.
scan for targets as defined in target list. If no current target,
The programmers.
then select new target from the current targets list using specified priorities. If current position is at current target, then set current behavior to new behavior based on behavior priority settings. perform, current behavior. Okay, that's the basic program. I said it was simple, and here are the tables used by the program. Target list, with associated target priority. Space vessel, 5. Transmission source, 4. Astronomical anomaly, 3. Planet-bearing life signature, 2. Raw replication materials, 1. Probe behaviors, with assigned priorities. Communicate, 5. Record data,
Is this
4.
what inspired me to become a
Analyze
programmer?
data, 3. Seek
That might have been part of it.
materials, 999. Move to current target, 1. That's it.
This is probably one of my earliest exposures to programming. What is the effect of the priority settings on behavior?
I'm pretty sure the way it works is that every time a behavior is completed or interrupted, the program selects a new behavior based on the defined behavior target priorities and what kind of target is currently selected. I think a really high priority would cause a probe to focus its attention on that behavior.
The probe does destroy ships, and I can prove it.
No, it cannot. It is not programmed for hostile behavior. What is your reasoning?
Think about the probe's replication behavior.
The probe seeks raw materials and processes them in preparation for replication.
Think about the effect of changing the replication behavior's priority.
The answer is simple. It would spend more of its time seeking raw materials for its replication process. So what?
Now, what will it do to a ship, given that its replication priority is set to maximum?
I don't see what you are getting at, but I'll play along with you. Like I said, alien ships are the top priority target. Once a probe scanned a ship, it would instantly move toward it. Then, when it got to the ship, it would initiate communication automatically. When communications were terminated, a new behavior would be selected, and... a new behavior would be selected. And since the replication setting was set to maximum, the probe wouldn't get time to pick a new target. It would use the current target, the ship, for raw replication materials. It would process the ship, break it into component compounds with electrical discharges. Oh no! What have we done? Traveler, you must tell us what we can do! How can we stop the probes from destroying all life in the galaxy?
Well, to begin with, if I were you, I'd sue the Melnorme.
Sorry, the Melnorme made us agree to a formal waiver of damages in case something like this happened.
Couldn't you broadcast some kind of recall signal?
No, not catalog item 2418, remote self-replicating robot explorer probe. The model with the recall transmitter was catalog item 2419, and the Melnorme said it was out of stock.
I don't suppose you have some kind of mega self-destruct code or something.
Why yes, there is! You're a genius, Traveler! Why didn't we remember that? Oh, there's a problem though. How are we going to transmit the code? Well, while we ponder that problem, at least we can give you the code sequence. That way, if you run into a probe, you can destroy it without getting shot at.
Yeah, I doubt that they would stand a chance against, like, the Urquan, for example. So I don't think they'd destroy everything. Goodbye, Slylandro gas bags.
Goodbye, human fluid sac.
One second. 1 second. Capadraconis. I wonder if there's any good minerals here. It's a P world. blows up too much stuff, yeah, that could like create resource scarcity. There it comes. P is stored in the balls.
We are not hostile and seek to establish friendly relations with your species.
Transmit and destruct sequence.
Engaging self-destruction circuitry.
Yay, free money. Alright, let's have a look. Zeta, POTUS. Let's see. There's no portal that takes us any closer. Oh boy, we're gonna have to fly through thread ash space. Let's have to go quickly. What? There was a Zeta POTUS. Zeta and Antilli, or Antilli. Okay, we'll go to Zeta Antilli. I'm just looking for places to gather resources and to find rainbow worlds. Because if we go to rainbow worlds, then we can trade the locations in for credits, and then we'll get information on what to do next from the Melnorme. You may have noticed that I'm getting low on fuel, but that's alright. As we can just go through quasi-space. Maroon world. Oh yeah, here we go. Jackpot. Kinda hurts my eyes to look at it. Alright, where else? Kappa Draconis. Kappa Draconis. There we go. Those black dots are the thread ash chasing me. meet the Thradash quite yet. Quasi-degenerate world. There's nothing there. What are they? So they're a race of very warlike rhinoceroses. I think you'll like them when we talk to them. Primordial world. Nope. Nothing there worth getting. Have I looked here yet? No. Oh yeah, that's the gas giant. Another piss world. Come on. So you go to these yellow worlds thinking that there's gonna be precious metals on them. And they just end up being urea worlds. Piss Planet 5. Metal world. There's some radioactives on it. Not really worth the fuel though. Actually, that might have been worth the fuel. Oh, too late now. I guess I didn't go here yet. Ah, Sapphire World. Superfluids and Riseberg helices. I don't know what any of that is. Okay. So now we go to... where do we go? Epsilon Draconis. Save just in case something goes wrong. Superfluids are extremely thin fluids that are in no way, shape, or form viscous. Huh. So those are Thradash ships flying around. They're not exactly friendly, so I'm trying to stay away from them. Rainbow World. Guess I could try to collect some stuff. Space travel music sounds like an 80s synth pop deep cut, yeah. Oh god. That's why I saved. The guy who did this music, or did the music for this game, he's some Finnish dude. I didn't know that until recently. They outsourced the music all the way to Finland. Me and my greed. It's costing the lives of my men. Big Star Trek original series vibes. Yeah, it kind of does. Yeah, TNG was actually still going when this game was made. Feel very TNG to you. Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. Okay. Is that like an away ship I'm sending out? So that's my planetary lander. It exists just to gather minerals. And it can also collect life forms. Some radioactive stuff here, I think. It's radioactive. It's kind of hard to tell the difference. Corrosive and radioactive, because they're like, one is like purplish red and the other one's orangish red. You can smuggle people. You can't smuggle any creatures that are smart enough to use language. Just alien animals. Smuggle monkey. Reject humanity, smuggle monkey. I need to have more than 16 fuel. Because if I don't have 16 fuel, then I can't make it back to Earth. What's this purple planet? It's a Yitric world. Has a bunch of ytterbium on it. Selenic world. Boring. Okay, I think I'm done with this system. I need to go back home. Right, make sure I go to the right dot. So I'm gonna go to RotT, which is here. Yeah, I love the hyperspace music. But my favorite music is this right here.
Hello, Captain. There's something I think you should know. Good news, Captain. With no announcement, a small fleet of Arilu Lalile popped into space adjacent to our starbase, scaring the hell out of the Deep Raider operator. But right now, I could kiss every one of those pale little weirdos because they gave us 3 skip vessels. Also, we've detected a minute but measurable disturbance in the inner space fabric, an approximate true space coordinate 100 by 50. Our scientists speculate that this disturbance may be caused by many thousands of hyperwarp penetrations, all in phase, as though a huge fleet of ships were on the move.
I sound like a Quake Live commentator schmold. I'll take that as a compliment.
Wow, you really hit the mother lode this time.
I sure did.
The analysis reads as follows. Subject, quasi-space portal spawner. Data, device is a hybrid of different alien technologies including Arilu and Urquan elements. Our tests show that this device temporarily creates a weakness in the fabric between hyperspace and a different unidentified dimension. The energy cost for this process is extreme, and since the unit's power supply is self-contained, we cannot estimate how long it will remain functional. Summary: use of this device will permit a starship to make transit to a different dimension. The hazards and benefits of this process are impossible to gauge without field study. The next entry in the analysis is Subject Hyperwave Broadcaster, Umga Design. Data: this unit is capable of generating extremely intense hyperwave transmissions, though it is otherwise similar to our own casters. Summary: this thing would be great for practical jokes. You could scream boo from an orc cloud to scare the pants or whatever off of everyone in the system. If you used it in hyperspace, there's no telling who might hear you and come running. The next entry in the analysis is Subject Slylandro Probe Destruct Code Sequence. Data: this is a complex sequence of program instructions using an encryption sequence similar in some ways to the Rolling Fung algorithm. Summary: when a Slylandro probe approaches, open a hailing frequency, wait for a response, and then transmit the code. That's the end of our scientist's report.
Never heard about that in cryptography class.
Try to avoid getting gruesomely killed, Captain.
Alright, I'm gonna need all those resource units for fuel. Do I need any more modules? I guess I could use like one more crew module. How much did I spend on gas? So let's see, I had like 2 left and I bought 158. So that would be 158 times 20, 3,160. That's just to refuel myself. Let's build an Ores Nemesis. These are pretty decent ships. Actually, no, they're not. Never mind. I mean, there are other ships that are better, so I don't want to fill my slots up with them. Alright, we'll scrap that for now. I would get rid of these Pekunk ships, but these are the only ones you ever get. I guess we don't really need the Earthling cruiser anymore, because we're not going to get attacked by probes. That music was like getting creepier as time went on. Alright, so Commander Hayes said 150. Oh no, don't worry, I won't scrap FIFO. He's one of a kind. Epsilon Gickless. Oh, but before we go there, I should talk to the Melnorme. Okay, so we use the caster, so the Melnorme should hear that.
What a coincidence. I was just talking about you with the Keel Varese captain. They expressed great interest in your explorations and struggles against the Iroquois. But, like all Varese, I'm afraid they were hesitant to introduce
The marshmallow
themselves
people.
for fear of, well,
They're merchants.
frightening you. In any event, it is our pleasure to meet you once again. Now, what can we do for you today?
They are mysterious, super intelligent traveling merchants.
What would you like? Your ship's log indicates that you discovered the whereabouts of 2 of the rainbow worlds, which so fascinate us. In exchange, we will give you 1,000 credits. What trade? Investment. Ah, yes. You are so right. These technological breakthroughs don't cost you credit. They earn you credit. Of course, there is an initial charge, but each technological system item is guaranteed to be useful for something important somewhere in the galaxy at some point in the future. All technologies cost 150 credits. The technology we are now offering includes plans for building blaster weapons, twice as powerful as your ion bolt.
I'm never going to use those, but you have to buy these in order, unfortunately.
Please remember that these weapons consume energy from your combat batteries faster than your familiar ion bolt guns. You may wish to compensate for this by building additional dynamo modules for your flagship. The technology we are now offering includes specifications for constructing modifications to your planet landers, which will double their speed.
Would I give it a kiss? No.
Ah, yes, speed. An excellent choice for the relentless hunter and craven coward as well. These modifications are simple enough to be put in place immediately. Your landers should be properly equipped. The technology we are now offering, point defense.
I don't want point defense. Oh my god.
little babies.
I don't want to spend too much on this because I still want to buy information.
But because of their limited range, they may not make a good offensive weapon. The more you build for your vessel, the more damage each laser strike will do. The technology improvements to your planet landers.
I don't really want that. Alright, let's buy information.
As you know, in our many centuries of star trading, we Melnorme have come to learn much about what happens in our galaxy, both now and in the ancient past. We have also kept records on the diverse alien races in your region space. We will share this crucial knowledge with you for a fee of 75 credits per informative fact. No refunds.
I get to purchase facts. I'll pay for useful data on alien races.
The Zokbot are a friendly co-op of 3 alien species, all native to the same
Yeah, I have to pay for it even if I know it.
They are presently suffering severe collateral
I did forget about them though.
from the ritual combat
Whoops.
between the Urquan and the Korah. While this is unfortunate for the Zokbot, they have been forced to abandon many of their worlds. This close proximity to the inter-Urquan war will give them insights into the conflict, which will be of great use to you. In addition, the Zokbot met the Chenjesu early on in the war, and are eager to make allies who can protect them from their enemies. In case you are interested, the Zokbot homeworld
I already knew
is
that.
at coordinates 400.0 by
It's already in my notes.
the Iraq are presently attacking the Pekunk in the Lekali and Kruger constellations. These beings have slavish devotion to their dark gods Dogar and Kazan, which in the past few years has been used against them by the Unga. If you need to manipulate the Iraq, we suggest you discover the Unga's technique and duplicate it. The Pekunk are a mystical offshoot of the Yehat species, who left their bird brothers long ago to found a peaceful enclave in the Kruger and Geitless stars.
Geitless.
At the present time, the Pekunk are defending themselves against the Irath, who have been commanded to attack the happy birds by Dogar and Kazan. The Pekunk may be unwilling to make a formal alliance with you, but we have confidence that if you explain yourself, they will help.
I already talked to them.
The creatures presently fighting the Urquan are called the Korah. They are an Urquan subspecies who split off from the main species many thousands of years ago. Their present fight is a ritual reenacting of a major difference of opinion between two rival Urquan leaders after the Urquan overwhelmed their slave masters, the Dinyare. The Korah
Talking pets.
are immune to reason, having long ago lost the ability to see their situation
Talking
objectively.
pets used to enslave the
They
Urquan.
live in a self-maintained paradox. To ensure their safety and security, the Korah fight an endless battle against all other sentient species.
So they just genocide everyone, basically. They're different from the green Urquan because the green ones want to enslave everyone.
I must warn you about some very bad people. Is this worth so many credits? You ask yourself. I assure you it is. The creatures are called the Druge, and they are a callous and evil race. They care for nothing but profit and personal gain. through unfair mercantile exchanges. Why are you looking at me like that, Captain? It is not appropriate. As I was saying, these wicked creatures will try to sell you commodities at unreasonably low prices.
Oh, how terrible.
Boy, they almost give away fuel. Do not fall for their tricks. There are hidden costs, secret tariffs. So that you may avoid them, I will tell you that their main trade world is Zeta Persei 1. Why are you smiling, Captain? The Berbixies race evolved on the planet Arcturus 1. They lived there in a relatively benevolent manner until the Korra came and destroyed them during the course of 2 or 3 unfortunate days. The Druge were largely responsible for the Korra finding the Berbixies. You see,
Dang Druge.
the Berbixies were in long-distance, hyperwave contact with a race known simply as the Keg. For decades, the Keg and the Berbixies traded much valuable information until the Keg came under attack by an
Are you sure it's
invading
pronounced
race
Geg?
you may know
It looks like
as the Korra. The Geg warned the Berbixies that the Korra located races by their hyperwave transmissions and that they had already discovered the radiations from the Druge. When the Berbixies were kind enough to warn the Druge that a hostile alien race was homing in on their hyperwave radiations, the Druge shut down all their transmitters and erected a powerful hyperwave beacon on the surface of the Berbixies moon. The Korra changed course, attacked the poor Berbixies, and sadly destroyed them all. The Tradash are an arrogant, stubborn, and thick-skinned species who reside in the Draconis and Apodus star systems. They have little or no respect for anything but force, which they admire greatly. To make the Tradash your friends, you should consider killing most, but not all of them. In addition, they guard some kind of sacred relic at the star system Zeta Draconis.
Zeta Draconis.
Those do not know the true nature of this artifact. The Tradash homeworld is at Delta Draconis.
Artifact. Delta Draconis. Tradash. Homeworld. Okay. So you gotta write these things down. There's no way you can remember all this unless you have a photographic memory. And I'm out of money.
But hell, it has been.
Okay, what to do first? Guess we'll go down here. And we'll help the Pakunk. Where is this? Epsilon Gickless. Wait a minute, let's go into Ilrath space. Let's see. Epsilon Volantis. Pakuk. We'll go to Epsilon Volantis. because that has a gem world. It's an emerald world. Oh no, we're gonna get intercepted. Oh, just barely missed them. My ship is the fastest hunk of junk in the galaxy. Nope, no, 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 no. Do not want to fight you. There it is. Who are they? So those are the Ilrath. They are a race of very very aggressive and religious spider people. They fly ships that cloak and shoot gouts of fire at you. Not very fun to fight. Wait a minute, I could have avoided this. Hang on. Alright, watch this. I'm gonna use the Umga caster. Oh hey, Carpet. This game's combat minigame is pretty decent. It is. It's not really well balanced, but some of the matchups are fun.
What is that? The voices of our gods Dogar and Kazan? Surely it cannot be. And yet, my set is tuned to the Mystic 44. Who else could it be? I am unworthy of such attention as this. Dogar, Kazan, your divine words will surely consume me. I beseech thee, speak directly to the leaders at Homeworld. I am unworthy.
The Dark Gods have forgotten the location of the Homeworld. Could you please remind us where it is?
What? Can I believe my sensory cluster? I sense humans. I dance with joy for our good fortune. The human dies with such agony that it cannot help but please Dogar and Kazan.
We take pity on you, weakling Ilrath. Go now before we change our minds.
Ha! Foolish flesh sack. Your obsession with strength spells your doom. Only through enlightenment, achieved with diligent ritual worship of the twins of darkness, can a being truly be victorious. Death, no matter what the source, feeds the wicked pair. It is an ultimate honor and victory to die for this purpose. We know in the end only the truly devout will reap the reward that Dogar and Kazan dispense.
I think I'm just gonna get out of here. These guys take too long to fight. Come on, go, 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 go. Alright, maybe we can find out where their homeworld is from the Pakunk left. Damn it, Pakunk. Where's their homeworld? Boot this Spencer here. One of these places. Valentis. Get back in there. Alright, I'm just gonna exhaustively search their planets so I can find their homeworld. Actually, I just have to go into every one of their stars and use the caster. That's how you find the homeworld. Shit. I get a blue star. Zeta Valentis. Oh, they're all over me. Nope. Yeah, I do not want to fight 5 of them. No, thank you.
What is it? Human. It has been so long since I have seen a human die. We will bet on how many parts we can remove before it stops making noise. Now, you spaceship captain, begin the expedient transfer of all human crew so that we may waste no time.
Your grade for life seals your doom. We will slay you by the thousands.
You amuse us with your nonsensical ramblings. We look forward to the careful exploration of your structure. First, we will peel back the curious follicle-infested outer layer, followed by the greasy blankets of yellow lard. Such a confusing hodgepodge of parts can entertain for hours.
Sound like serial killers.
Human, prepare yourself for the festivities.
That hurts. You must have had a blast in the recording studio, yeah. This game has great voice acting. What's funny is that it didn't even have voice acting originally. This is bad. This is gonna waste a lot of fuel. What? That was weird. I think I might be stuck here. I think I might have screwed the pooch. What are those things? So those are the other ships. Yeah, that's how they're represented in hyperspace. So when they get close to you, they interdict you. Such a waste of fuel. Okay, let me just load the game here. Alright, now we have a little bit of a better chance. Are you able to get better weapons at some point? Yep. Currently my ship doesn't have any weapons. Because I usually just let the other ships do the fighting. Oh no, we already went here. God damn it. Alright, we'll try this. That looks like a rainbow world. Well, it's not. It can't possibly be a rainbow world. Auric world. Has some precious metals on it. Okay, we can test.
What is that? Yet my one word case on beseech thee. I am.
But where's your home world? I need to know. This is vital information. Your gods have forgotten where your homeworld is. You need to remind us. Okay, maybe it's the one with the yellow sun. Oh, I missed it. Oh, this looks right.
What is that? Yet I'm unworthy of God. Case on beseech thee. Speak directly to I am.
Huh. Yep. This looks like their homeworld. Oh, it's not. It's just an Azure world. Yeah, I'm good. Okay, where haven't we tried yet? I don't think we tried Delta Valentis. Oh, I gotta avoid them.
What is that? I'm unworthy. I am.
So what's left? Guess we didn't go to this one yet. Beta Valentis. Nope. I don't want to look it up. I mean, I could look it up and then just immediately go there. But I want to find it organically. Maybe they're at Beta Bootis. Bootis. Procyon. or Procyon. I don't really know how you say it. Okay, well this is a little diversion. But we'll have to go here eventually, so I'll just go here now. The music cuts out. We explored the interior of the starbase and found it abandoned. Computer records show that the Urquan put the starbase in orbit around this world after defeating the Chenjesu and the Murnumherm. Yes, that's their real name. From what we can determine, the Chenjesu and Murnumherm were assigned to this base, set up mindless robots to run the station, and then somehow returned to the surface of their planet, penetrating the slave shield. Further analysis of the starbase's databank showed that the Chenjesu and Murnumherm were exploring the synthesis schemes to create a hybrid race, half Murnumherm and half Chenjesu. The robots who run this starbase are armed and will not permit us to scavenge the materials, so we are returning to the ship.
Chenjesu. We are the Murnumherm. We do not understand how you have penetrated the slave shield or why, but in doing so you have interrupted the process. Explain this intrusion.
We're struggling against the Urquan. Can't you help us?
We cannot be of any assistance now. We are in the middle of the process. I will explain. After we, Chenjesu, and Murnumherm were defeated by the Urquan, we chose to be encased in a single slave shield on this world. As soon as the Urquan departed, we began the process. We initiated a synthesis of our two species, our two cultures, one crystalline, the other purely mechanical. This process, fueled only by the radiant energy of our sun, will eventually produce a new hybrid race. And when the process is complete, we will crack the Urquan slave shield and emerge from our chrysalis like a winged insect unleashed from its cocoon. Then we will be ready and capable to deal with the Urquan, their battle thralls, and their dreaded Samatra.
Why can't you help us now?
The complete synthetic hybridization of the Chenjesu and the Murnumherm species will require approximately 35 of your Earth years. This extended duration is necessary because our synthesis mechanisms are dependent exclusively on the light of our sun for energy.
What if we could find some way to get you more energy? Would that speed things up?
What you describe is theoretically possible, but it would pose a great danger to us. The process must be executed as planned, or it may fail catastrophically. We would be destroyed.
I came here to find out what you're doing down there.
Though your ship's design is unfamiliar to us, we now understand that you are of human origin, and so we will share with you our reasons for accepting the status of Urquan slave. In 2135, our great alliance burned within the crucible of
The voice is
sentience.
kind of cool, but it gets
Though our
a little bit
fleets
grating
of
after a
armed
while.
starships held back the hierarchy's grotesque armada for many years, in the end, the Urquan unleashed a power upon us that was so overwhelming, we knew we would be annihilated if we did not submit. This unstoppable power, this ultimate weapon, was a huge starship, an unstoppable battle platform built by the precursors in the ancient past. Your vessel shares some similarities in design to the Urquan's battle platform, which they call Samatra, meaning Great Trophy. The Samatra was many times larger than your ship and bore weapons and defensive systems that made it invulnerable to all of our technologies. It remains a mystery to us why the Urquan fought us for so long without using the Sumatra. But when they finally brought the ship into combat, the Sumatra incinerated our finest Broodhome vessels from 10 times our own ship's weapon range. We had no choices beyond submission or devastation. Before the Urquan arrived to accept our surrender, we sent one last message to your people. A message suggesting that your species do as we, Changesu and Mernherm, plan to do. We would accept the Urquan's demands and become slaves until such a time as we found a way to destroy or neutralize the Sumatra.
So they're playing the long game.
Our wisdom is available. Detail your need.
How do you think we can defeat the Urquan?
You must find some way to destroy the Sumatra. To do this, you will need a powerful weapon capable of destroying an entire planet. But that is not all. You will also require some way to distract the Urquan, to give you the opportunity to use the weapon.
Thanks, that's enough advice for now.
Though your presence here is a painful intrusion, we will always provide advice whenever you request it, Captain.
Goodbye, Chenjesu. Goodbye, Mernherm.
Goodbye, once and future ally, human. When the process is complete and we emerge from our chrysalis, I shall tell your grandchildren of our conversation this day.
They're half crystal and half machine. I thought they were the coolest thing ever when I was young. I still think that they're pretty cool. Crystal Man from Mega Man, yeah. I don't remember which one. Please tell me this is the planet. No. Oh, close. Try Alpha Brutus. Mega Man 5. Ah, okay. You don't know how you played this without a hint guide. I didn't. Back in the day, I spoiled myself like crazy. I looked at all the guides.
What is that? The voices of our God. Yet I'm unworthy of God. I beseech thee.
Okay, well, there seems to be a high population here, so it's probably close by. Epsilon Brutus. Before you've heard the internet. See, I saw this game first a little bit after it came out, so we at least had the internet. Okay, no Epsilon Brutus. Try Zeta Brutus. They're gonna catch me when I leave. Damn it. I got away. Alright, Gamma Brutus. Let's go. The final Brutus. Alpha Tori. I was way off. Alpha Tori. It's not even in their sphere of influence. How are you supposed to find that? Whatever. We'll go straight to Alpha Tori in the interest of time. Maybe the Melnor may tell you. I don't know. I didn't buy all the information from them.
Listen! It is the hideous and inspiring voices of our gods, Dogar and Kazan. Oh, great gods of evil and darkness. What can your humble and devious servants do for you?
We require that you do things a bit differently.
Your will is our inspiration. What shall we do?
From this day forward, say worship instead of worship.
As you wish, glorious, unmerciful destructors. In all future worship, we will honor you in this way.
From this day forward, say dwee instead of we.
Yes, great Dogar. Yes, mighty Kazan. We certainly will. We certainly will.
From this day forward, say Yubu instead of you.
It shall be so, great ones. Yubu are mighty. Yubu are the most hideous and deceitful. We Ilrath are too fortunate to have Yubu to worship.
You are no longer the Ilrath. You are now the Dilrats.
We, the Dilrats, bow and scrape off our appendages in your honor, mighty Dogar and Kazan.
You are sufficiently graced. Go and kill gruesomely in our names.
We can never receive sufficient direction from you, great masters. We eagerly await your next vile commandments.
Heed these words, our evil children. Leave this place. Seek new prey.
Oh, mighty Dogar. Oh, mighty Kazan. Your devoted servants hear your words and obey your divine and cruel insights. The Pakunk are unfit for our sacramental tortures. We relish the prospect of killing worthy prey. We will leave immediately so that we can begin our glorious evil devotions. But who shall we prey upon next? Who shall suffer our inspired torment? Didn't those loathsome Umga once mention a race near their region of space? Yes, I have it. The Fradash. We will go now and kill all of them.
Worship us.
From the chambers of pain, we hear your words, cruel and evil lords of darkness. And as your voice crackles out of the speaker boxes, it sends thrills across our carapaces. Our hairy quills all stand erect, and we pant and wheeze with holy fever. Oh, mighty gods, you are the definition of all that is evil and hideous in this universe. You are the inspiration for all cruelty, deception, and pain. For this, we thank you.
We return now to the fetid darkness. Obey our commands.
Farewell, Dogar and Kazon. We are awed by your malevolent presence, and swear unto you to commit even more violent, treacherous deeds tomorrow than we did today.
What did I just do? Well, I mean, this is good because now instead of attacking a peaceful race, they're attacking another warlike race. Alright, so let's go visit the Thradash before they get Thradashed. Closest. Which one of these is I? There we go. Okay, so the Thordash are around here. This is close to where the Umga are. Okay, so Thredash artifact, they said. The Norme told us that that is Delta Draconis. So we'll go there. Oh, Draconis. Draconis. I guess the first planet. Wait a minute. Delta Draco. Oh, this is their home world. I don't want to be at their home world. I want to be at Zeta. Oops. Zeta Draconis. Zeta Draconis. Is that where we're going? Okay. Well, this is the planet that I want to be at, but that's kind of a problem.
Warning! You have entered Dratash secured space. There is nothing valuable here. Go away!
So what's so special about this world? Why all the guards?
Very well. Since we have a huge number of ships here, I guess there can't be much harm in explaining this to you. Provided you leave when we're done. So listen carefully. Below us, on the surface of this planet, on the dark continent of Bunt, high on a mountain, in an ancient shrine, resting in a special ceremonial cradle, glowing with its magical blue light, is the... No, I've changed my mind. You don't get to know the answer. Sorry.
Okay. Ah, geez, come on, that was unfair.
Okay. I guess you're right. It was a bit cruel. I'll tell you. Let's see, where was I? Oh, right. On the dark continent of Funt, high on a mountain, in an ancient shrine, resting in a special ceremonial cradle, glowing with its magical blue light, is the Aqua Helix, the most revered of all Tradash relics, the sign of any culture's authority.
I think they're supposed to be rhinoceroses. I left something important on the surface last week. Can I just go down and get it?
Okay, go ahead. Hey, wait a minute. You are after our most ancient and important relic, aren't you? You were going to steal it, weren't you? You are sneaky and deceptive, just like the vile Culture 16ers. You shall suffer their same fate. Oblivion.
Oblivion. Close shut the marble jaws of oblivion. That's not what I wanted to do. I am taking way too much damage. I'm gonna die. That's one Arlu ship that we'll never get back. So the Melnorme told us that if we kill enough of them, they'll start to respect us. But I think you have to blow up like 20 of their ships, and that's going to take a long ass time. So I don't know if I want to do that.
So, what's this? An unknown alien species. How wonderful. Someone new to fight. We, the Tradash Culture 19, famous Earthborn combat thralls, know well the value of a good fight. Either you win and prove your superiority, or you lose and are vanquished. If the vanquished is lucky, it may survive to learn an important lesson from its defeat. This is the way of the Tradash. We fight and learn and improve. All other cultural schemes are inferior. This is a proven fact. What have you to say before we begin combat?
Tradash of Culture 19. We sense a bit of hostility here. Why?
Hostility? We are not hostile. Hostility is unwarranted aggression. If you want to know about hostility, let us tell you about Culture 12. Culture 12 was so hostile that while they were on their way to their first great battle, Jugka, the battle master, stepped on Nusco the tactician's foot, causing him great pain. The annoyed Nusco turned on his battle master, Jugka, and sliced his body in half. This miffed Jugka's troops, who took it upon themselves to murder Nusco and his elite troops. The real trouble started when now dead Jugka's master sergeants, Moon and Putt, started arguing about how to kill Nusco. Simple crucifixion or the slower lead tattoo technique. The argument was resolved when Moon and his 500 troops were slaughtered by Putt and his gang. Well, this probably all would have gone down in history as a great day of learning for Culture 12, were it not for the surprise arrival of Culture 12's original enemy, the Yajal and his cronies, who wiped out Culture 12's army, thus beginning the long and glorious Culture 13. Now that's hostility. We, on the other hand, merely want to kill you.
Lead tattoo sounds pretty metal, yeah. What can you tell us of your species?
Talk is for sissies. Weaklings like those of Culture 14. For 10,000 years, we Tradash have fought and died, learned and improved. Then along came Culture 14, which claimed that all this perfect method was wrong. That each time we violently transformed to a new culture, we inevitably blasted ourselves back at least 500 years in development. Some people just cannot accept the cost of progress. Indeed, the foolishness of Culture 14's peaceful whining was revealed when they were conquered by Culture 15 after only a 10-year reign. And did the change to Culture 15 set us back 500 years? No, 2, maybe 300 years tops. The short span of Culture 14's reign is objective proof that as a way of life, peace is a failure.
So, violent rhino dudes, what more can you tell us about your Culture 19?
What? More talk? It amazes me that you ever got out of the orbit of your home planet.
Hey, Wishfire.
Yammer. Oh, very well, we will talk for a moment. Our Culture 19 is the most formidable ever to appear in Kladash space. Admittedly, we said something similar about Culture 18, but it is true. With our rather swift defeat by the Urquan and subsequent enslavement, we realized that it was time for a change. A new culture had to be established. So of course, we began a thermonuclear exchange to decide who would lead this new culture. We were all quite disappointed when the Urquan in orbit above our home world launched waves of fighters who intercepted all our missiles. The Urquan explained that slaves were not permitted to engage in such destructive conflicts. So my people, being superior, introduced a super lethal poison into our opponent's water and air, thus ending the conflict. The Urquan were not particularly happy about this resolution and killed all our leaders, which, under other circumstances, would have started a larger inter-Dragash war. But the Urquan appointed new leaders, apparently chosen at random, and explained that further disobedience would result in the destruction of our species. Frustrating, huh?
You mentioned the Urquan. What is your relationship with them?
A foolish question. We are their slaves, Toad. What else would we be? When the Urquan first appeared in our space, over 50 years ago, coming from the direction of the Ophiuchi stars, we attacked them with gusto, zipping in to fire our Mark 6 blasters, and then theoretically zipping back out to prepare for another attack run. Unfortunately, before we could zip out, our ships were either blasted to smithereens by the Urquan's fusion bolts or were picked apart by the swarms of Urquan fighter vessels. You may wonder why we didn't use our afterburners to escape. The answer is simple. 50 years ago, our ships had not yet been modified for this enhancement. It was not until 2143 that maintenance engineer Rion invented the afterburner effect. When he accidentally stuck his cigar in the aft fuel valve of the ship he was working on, Waboom! The ship took off like a barn out of hell, and Rion was fried to a crisp. Yes, we remember Rion with much fondness. Of course, we have refined the device, and now that our entire fleet has been fitted with the Rion afterburners, perhaps now the Urquan will let us fight at their side as true battle thralls.
Why didn't you fight against the Alliance, and where are the Urquan?
We wanted to. Oh, how we wanted to! After all, we were the first battle thralls the Urquan enslaved in this part of space. We thought we had priority, but the Urquan thought we were too weak to hold our own in the upcoming battles, so they left us here to guard the flank. If only we had been stronger and less troublesome.
I like their stogies.
Another reason the Urquan wouldn't take us with them was because we kept picking fights with the new battle slaves. Like the Umdablabis, or those religious idiots, the Ilrath. Where did they go, you ask? This is a secret, of course. We can't tell you.
They're headed right for you.
We told you that they were fighting a
Dummies.
secret war against a mysterious invader. You might find some way to use that information against our masters. So forget it. No secrets.
Hey, I've got an idea. Why don't you go impress your Urquan masters and show off your afterburn modification by attacking the Urquan's enemy?
What foolish stupidity! Why, that's as dumb an idea as... What did you say? Attack the Urquan's enemy? Help them win their war? Why, that's an excellent idea. I'm glad I thought of it. We shall marshal our forces and leave at once. Stupid, human, pitiful, weakling dog. You have been helpful. So as a reward, you may leave alive. And when we return from our glorious campaign, we may even honor you with a retelling of the many great battles we shall certainly win. Until then, get lost.
I smoke my stogies inside. Because I'm ballsy. Played this on Sega. Oh yeah, there was a Star Control 1 was on the Genesis. So they left to go fight the Urquan's enemies. So I'm free to go down here and steal the Aqua Helix. Captain, we have discovered some sort of alien shrine here on the surface. The building is immensely old, at least 2,000 years. Inscribed around the perimeter of the cylindrical shrine are innumerable hieroglyphs which document the history of each of the 19 Thradash cultures. From what we have seen, we learned that the Thradash have risen to starfaring technology at least 3 separate times, only to nuke themselves back into the Stone Age again and again. The real surprise, Captain, was what we found inside the shrine. We knew the Thradash kept something down here, but we didn't know what it was until we went inside the shrine. In the exact middle of the structure was a tall dais of white stone. Set atop this dais was, I don't know how to pronounce that, was an immense aqua gemstone, somehow shaped like a flat twisted ribbon, like a DNA helix. The aqua helix emitted incredible light pulses, illuminating the cavernous shrine like a giant strobe light. At least it did, until Private Hendrix decided to see what would happen if he grabbed the artifact. The helix immediately ceased glowing, and has remained quiescent ever since. We will bring the aqua helix back aboard the ship for further investigation. Okay. I guess I'll... Deus. Okay, Deus. Like Deus Ex. Let's look for more Rainbow Worlds. Oh, and we can talk to the Urquan. That seemed too easy. Well, the Thradash are dumb, so... it's easy to fool them. So I told the Ilrath to attack the Thradash, but now the Thradash are attacking someone else. I guess the Thradash will get flanked by the Ilrath. So they won't really stand a chance. What race gets the Dark Elf voice? I don't know. If I were voicing it, I'd probably make the Thradash. This doesn't look right. The Ilrath are coming up here to where Thradash space used to be. Oh, wait a minute, no, it's this star up here. Epsilon Libby. This is really dangerous. Flying through Urquan space. Oh boy. Thradash, what?
So it's you, the thief, the skulking little human weasel. We should not have left the Aqua Helix planet unguarded. You have shown us a weakness in ourselves, and for that we thank you. But we desire the return of the Helix, since I suspect you won't give it willingly. Eat flaming death, you gravy-sucking pig.
Oh, scathing. Fufo's got this. I think. Still haven't damaged them. Ah, come on. I hit them. I got one single hit on them. The Ore's Nemesis actually would have worked really well here. Maybe I should have brought that along. I hate these bastards. Die. Oh, come on. Really? Alright, we're going in for a frontal assault. Generated a name, Carlos. Oh god.
Word, moron, wimp. Word, idiot, fool, loser, wimp. Stupid, loser, fool, dumb, twit, idiot.
Oh, there goes one of our pekunks. They fly very fragile
Worm,
ships.
Wimp, dodo, dummy, moron, baby, shark.
Oh no! More of them.
Dummy, worm, fool, dodo, fool, idiot, stupid, baby, jerk, twit, dummy, moron, fool, wimp, worm, moron, baby, stupid, jerk.
Dodo is an earth animal. Maybe it's like the translator. I got translated that way. So these guys actually have a 50% chance to resurrect themselves.
Stupid, moron, dummy, baby, fool. Jerk, dummy, stupid, worm, stupid, loser, stupid, jerk, idiot, dodo, worm, stupid, baby, moron, stupid.
Oh god. Big orange thing. Okay, so this is a rainbow world, I believe. Oh, and the space battle. Yep. Oh, it has radioactive stuff. Alright, so I think we'll just talk to the Urquan once, and then run back to Earth. If I can talk to them just once, because a lot of them would be chasing me simultaneously. Expected more storms. I don't think it's a very stormy planet. It's only... Actually, it has no weather, it says. It has a vacuum atmosphere. So we should go like right to the edge. Urquan space. So we can escape quickly. I was gonna crash into the sun. Yeah, thankfully it's not really possible to do that in this game. Alright, Urquan, let's talk. Oh boy, I'm fight all of them. Definitely not.
What? A human in a precursor service vehicle? How did you escape the slave shield, human? Or are you a rogue?
So the Pakunk told me about this in their dream, if you remember. They say that the smaller creatures said this to a larger creature in their dreams. Old, what are you doing? Or what you are doing to us is wrong. Why do you do this thing?
Alien, you have spoken words, and you have spoken them rightly. We will tell you our reasons why we enslave all other sentient life. We evolved on a hostile world, the descendants of solitary hunters. In those ancient days, there was no Korra or Kazertsa, only the Urquan. We explored our world, and then the space beyond. Here we met the 6 races of the sentient milieu, which we joined as partners. It was on a routine planetfall that one of our million scout ships first met the Dinyari. They were evilly intelligent creatures.
The guy in the bottom right is translating for him. He's a Dinyari.
Of others. They wanted to rule the universe. We had no choice but to give it to them. For thousands of years, we were unthinking slaves to the Dinyari. The Dinyari had a special liking for us Urquan. So they began to
I just saw your meme, Carlos. I like it.
genes. They built 2 Urquan sub-races, one green, the thinkers and planners, the other black, the warriors and laborers. When the martyred kings Kazertsa gave us the secret to defeating the Dinyari, we destroyed them. Then we decided that we would never again be slaves. We would follow the path of now and forever. We decided to enslave or imprison all other intelligent life in the galaxy. We had slaves shielded one world when we learned that the Black Urquan, under a new leader, Korra, had devised the Eternal Doctrine, which called for the cleansing, the annihilation of all non-Urquan sentient life. Before we could stop them, they burned the
Wish they would talk faster.
race's whole world, and were on their way to the planet of the last remaining free race. We met the Korra in orbit above that planet. We confronted them. They would not submit. We fought. When our battle was done, the Korra were defeated. We exiled them, sent the remnant of the Korra fleet into the unknown reaches of the galaxy. Then we began our own migration, moving around the galaxy in the opposite direction of the Korra. Captain, you have heard our words. Now you have a decision to make. Submit to us, the Urquan Kazertsa, or face our wrath.
I will leave now.
Your independence is too dangerous for us to tolerate. You shall be punished.
Oh boy. Oh! Yeah, that's great. Just spawn me right next to him, why don't you?
Fighters.
Oof, that was brutal. Ha, they can't follow me here. Okay, so I'm gonna quit really soon. I just wanna go to the Zakfat, who I forgot about again. What was their homeworld? Zakfat. Alpha Tukani. Alpha Tukani. Oh crap, that's in Urk 1 space. I don't think I have enough fuel to get back out of Urk 1 space. I have an idea. That is probably a Melnorme. That's not a Melnorme. Hang on. Okay. We'll stay out of their territory and then call for a Melnorme. There you are. Come here. Come on. Come on.
Once again, we meet. Isn't this fun? Now? What? Your ship's log indicates that you discovered the way. Oh.
Okay, I'll buy information from them next time. I forgot how much content this game has. There's so much more to see. Like, I've only seen like 40% of it. There's a lot of energy scans. Oh boy, this doesn't look good. Everyone and everything on this planet has been destroyed, Captain. Well, that's lovely. Poor Zakfat. They didn't deserve this. I don't think it's possible to save them either. they got wiped out by the Korra. The different Urquan that like to kill everyone and everything.
I'm at your disposal, Cap. I've been waiting to inform you of it. This seems strange to me, and I considered not bringing it up, but not long ago, 6 of my people fell unconscious simultaneously for no apparent reason. When they awoke hours later, they reported being overwhelmed by a feeling of something very wrong that had taken place. The medtechs couldn't find anything wrong with these crew members, but they discovered one correlation.
I feel something terrible
All
has
6
happened.
of them have exceptionally high Esper ratings. Also, I have some somber
Star Wars
news.
reference.
For weeks now, we've been scanning space in the direction of the Tukane stars, hoping to hear some word from our Zokbot Pick allies, with no success. We must assume that something grave has happened to them. We did receive an alien broadcast, however. It rang through space like an electronic howl. I think the best way to describe it would be exultant. If you can keep this up, we'll turn that flagship of yours into a genuine dreadnought killer.
Also,
The analysis reads as subject, aqua data. This device is composed of a light blue super hard substance which rates Mohs 13. The object is composed of a flat ribbon of homogeneous material approximately 1 meter in length, and it is twisted in a perfect helix. Focused ion and nucleomagnetic scans reveal little about its interior. Summary: unknown design, unknown origin, unknown function. That's the end of our... Return...
I saw a refuel. And then I'm gonna do one other thing. Just super quick. I have difficulty putting this game down. Just one more thing. Just gotta do one more thing. No, I swear I can quit this game at any time. Bervix caster, that's an Arcturus. Where's Arcturus? Arcturus, oh, it's way over there. I'll go there next time.
Your arrival was predicted by our soul crystal's vibrations. We already know why you are here and what you need from us. However, etiquette requires that we act as though we are ignorant of your desires. Now, what can we do for you today?
The space is full of psychics.
Three. The technology improvements to... Oh, now, these show how to increase doubly.
Double volume for my landers.
I hope the technology doubled capacity.
Yes, that's what I want.
We hope that these improved tanks will make more module slots available, which you can fill with other, more useful equipment. The technology, your lander.
Nope, don't care about that.
What else? It has...
I got double capacity fuel tanks. So I have evil plans for them. So remember the Normie told us about the Druge who practically give away fuel. I can't sell fuel. Oh boy. So I'm gonna put a whole bunch of fuel modules on my ship. And then I'm gonna go to Druge space. But I'll go to Druge space next time because it's very, very late. High efficiency fuel system. High efficiency fuel system. Put all the fuel things on. Yes. This thing is gonna store so much fuel. I'm not gonna fill them because that'd be too expensive. Put it up to about 150, maybe 160. Oh, I'm out of money. Okay. I guess that'll have to do. Alright. So next time we'll get a mother load of fuel from the Druge. But it's 12:40 now, and I need to go to bed. So thanks for coming, everyone. I'd like to share this game with people. It's one of my all-time favorites. I hope you're enjoying it too. It sucks, you hate it. Of course. I hate my childhood. Okay. Well, as always, I hope that you will all
rest well this night.
And hopefully tomorrow there'll be more of this. Okay. Good night.